Another topic I wanted to discuss is something that I've seen a few cases of recently, and that is people who become addicted to prescription pills, such as painkillers, hydrocodone, Xanax, things like that. And typically, people who have a pretty severe addiction to pills, they need an inpatient treatment, at least an inpatient detox, because of the severity of the detox in comparison to other drugs. And so they'll get out of treatment, and most people stay for the full 30 days. Things seem to be going really well, get back to work or whatever they do, and a couple of years later, maybe 1 year later, times vary, they think nothing of drinking. When you're in treatment, they really do talk about, you have a propensity for addiction. You should not use habit-forming substances of any kind. So when we get out of inpatient, that's in the forefront of our minds. We always say we went through such hell that I'm not touching anything ever again. I personally did this at the first treatment center I went through. I just have to get these pills out of my system, and then I'll be fine. Then I can drink and still have fun, When you get out of treatment, it's all fresh in your mind. It's in the forefront of your mind that I'm going to be clean and sober the rest of my life. And the further away we get from that traumatic, detox or stay in inpatient treatment, the more that negative event or memory fades. And so you give it a year or so, and it's doesn't seem to be that big of a deal to take a drink. So many of us, our chemistries change. I believe that once we become severely addicted to something, it changes our brain. I was never really an alcoholic. I abused alcohol sometimes, but never like an alcoholic. And I truly believe that if I started drinking right now, I would go straight into full-blown alcoholism because I've seen it so much. And so what happens too is, every intention of social drinking, and just like the pill addiction or any of the other addictions, it just very slowly starts creeping up and becomes a little bit more and a little bit more. And then one day they wake up and they're shaken and they realize that I'm abusing alcohol. They say to themselves, I've got to stop. Like, I can't do this again. I've already went through treatment for pills, and then, go back to square one with trying to stop, can't stop, trying to justify that it's just social. I need to pull back. And it's funny because everything we learned in that first treatment center is gone. We think we can control it. We knew when we went into the treatment center that we couldn't control it because we tried for however long, or that we would be able to, I'm older, I'm wiser, and I have so much education. I'll be able to drink socially. And again, when we got out of treatment, that was not our thought process whatsoever. And so then we find ourselves back to, seeking help for now alcoholism.